So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. The unmistakable figure of the brilliant Lionel Messi. 3 times he's conquered Europe, Jim. The first of those back in 2009.
Rome, he was excellent throughout. Not just in the final, Peter, but over the course of the whole tournament. He so deserved to be on the score sheet that night.
And it came with a header. You didn't expect that, a loopy header over the keeper. You thought at once, Vitinha! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Vitinha is there, and he can pick it up. Nice-looking ball. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And it's Vitinha. Del Piero. Law. He's looking wide. And this is Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh, what has happened here? He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Rui Costa had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Law is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. He's got two! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's DiMarco. Bullet, the man we've all come to watch. Cruyff. Messi. DiMarco. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Law looking to add to his goal. Out of play for a throw. Carvajal. Del Piero. Oh, nice touch. Tries to play it through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The ball goes in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has been cleared. No way through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. Chouameni. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ah, that's a fine interception. Perez. Neymar. And that's been won straight back. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gullit clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Oh, well played. That pass has been well intercepted. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then...
And a chance! They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Lowe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Good chance here! No, that's just wide.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Del Piero, and it's Perez, played with finesse. Played in by Dani Carvajal, and that's the keeper's ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Cruyff. Neymar. Son Heung-min. He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. Cruyff hurtling down that right flank. Gullit. Del Piero. Oh, easy pickings there. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Vitinha. Knocks it out wide. Looking for the run. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Rijkaard can get it clear.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Carvajal. Now, can they get him away? Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Vitinha. Al-Sadd looking to pass their way through. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Lowe picking up the Man of the Match award. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Alessandro Costa Curta. Oh! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Never one to be short of confidence, he gave it a go. The outcome, though, not what he had in mind. Owen. Rui Costa. And here's Owen. Messi! And he's managed to get rid. Mateus. And it's Rui Costa. Out towards the flank. Cross from Robertson. Law. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, well measured. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Robertson. Owen. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rui Costa. Owen. Played into space out wide. Law. Beckenbauer. Robertson. Rui Costa. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Owen. Szoboszlai.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Costa Curta. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now it's Hullet. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Owen. And it's Hullet. Law. Ronaldinho. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score, 0-0.
With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff. Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now it's Son Heung-min. Ronaldinho, a true great in every sense of the word. Szoboszlai. Law. Now that's a lovely exchange. That's good running with the ball. Law. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Forlan. Now there's a fine ball. An uncompromising challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. DiMarco going full tilt down the left. Rijkaard. And it's Cruyff.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Quality ball. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Law. And here's Hullet. Carvajal. Played in by Danny Carvajal. And now they can clear their lines. Cruyff. And this is Forlan. Robertson could try cutting inside here. Son Heung-min! And yes, it's there! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Al Sadd are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Soboslai. And he's cut it out.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. It's Son Heung-min!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Could be danger here. Chance for a shot! That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves.
Gets his head on it! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And no, that was never going to make it. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Matthäus. Szoboszlai. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Gabriel. Oh, Red, nice interception. Played into space. Great chance! Carvajal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is shot, surely! Oh, he's been caught napping. Now this could be... He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical.
Szoboszlai! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they get themselves in front! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, this is what takes a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Del Piero. And this is Scholes. Look at the space. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Just a quick
Barcelona 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's gone loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
No way through. He can run onto that. Now there's a fine ball. Szoboszlai does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shot could be... Big chance! Oh, the ball's come... Oh, what has happened here? Szoboszlai. Del Piero. Great vision. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get it through? Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be. Shot at goal! Oh, taken with style! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. It is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the header! Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Forlan. He's in a great position here. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, super find. Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention.
And that is that. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Oh, important interception. Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Forlan. Good ball, good take. Ah, that's a fine interception. Del Piero is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Baresi cuts it out.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Del Piero. Del Piero. Del Piero. Del Piero! Forlan. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Forlan. Olise. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's put paid to a promise. Here's a chance! Baresi gets it away. Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And he's gone for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Di Marco, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. And it's Soboslai. He's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's got the beating of his man. Look at the space here. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Costa Curta. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic
to be heavy. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution.
Here we go again then. So neither side has yet broken through. And drive! Now who's going to be first to this?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Quality ball. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Owen. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Law receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's been caught on it! Real chance! He's got a goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Played backwards here. And it's Hullet. Goes for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho looks to get on the end of this. Adams. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And it's played in. And he's there to clear it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Del Piero, and it's Carvajal. Oh, super find. He charged for a shot, and it's come back out to him. It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks...
He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries to get it clear. Delivers the ball, and that should get the job done. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Law picking up the Man of the Match award. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this. Haaland! Goal! Barcelona! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Palmeiras are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Bergkamp. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Van Basten, and he's lost his man here, looking to play him in. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And no, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ambitious ball here. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This looks promising. And here's Bergkamp. He's had it taken off him. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Beckenbauer. Vieira. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a great pick out. And the shot! Getting better and better.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
There will be 1 minute.
Played right into his path. He's had a shot! And it's there! Pomp, panache, and passion. This up. And we've reached half-time. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Pernis. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That looks a good ball through. He's got away. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Barcelona are having a ball here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Hernes. Del Piero. Szoboszlai. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He can get that clear. And he lines up a cross. Cleared away. Time and again they are repelled. Bergkamp has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here.
Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a specialty.
Del Piero! And we have our very first corner. Kimmich can get it clear. Chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Del Piero. Knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat.
Goes for a shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Barcelona are at the peak of... And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
A probing pass.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Hernes. He's having a go! Pulled out the best in the keeper. Keeper's dealt with that. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf.
And there's the shot! He's done. Tries a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Looking to play him in. Referee's given a throw. Out of play for a throw. Well, they've got it again. Looking for the run. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Cruyff. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, terrible pass. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Barcelona! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Law! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Costa Curta. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Good effort from distance. Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
That is good alertness. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, what has happened here? That is ended up in no man's land. Played into space out wide. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Carvajal gets over and intercepts. Costa Curta. Decent progress down the left. Played up towards the front line. There's the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Cruyff puts his foot on the gas. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in, and he's in on goal. Goes for a shot, and it's in. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found the way. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Mbappe gets it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Great chance! It's a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that has been cleared.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield...
And Del Piero! There it is! Rijkaard with the clearance. Mateus. It's a searching pass. Del Piero!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He is through here. Mateus. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And no, that was never going to make it. Rafinha, who does have an assist to his name. And there goes the final whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Law claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument.
Memorabilia from today's match is now
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
India certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus...
Bale! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Gerrard. Coming on the field is number 18, Scholes.
And they've got a throw. Very nicely done. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. In towards the back stick. Maldini can get it clear. It's their second corner of the game. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Well, the 10th of July 2021 was such a significant day in the international career of Lionel Messi, was it not, Jim?
Yeah, he finally got that giant monkey off his back at the 5th time of asking.
And possibly that was the moment that Messi was finally given the credit he has deserved for his services to his nation. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, knocks it into space. And no, that was never going to make it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Neither side yet able to find the net. Probing pass. Law unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's intervened well there. Gerrard. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now it's Nedved. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a Barcelona free kick.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
And he's taking no chances there. Thuram is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. And Messi! Bale. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. Opts to play it back. And he's there to belt it away. Bale.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Bergomi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Gabriel. That's travelling a long way. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still
And
where
a
we
quick
were
reminder
at the
today,
beginning.
everybody,
It
to
is
make
0-0
sure to
at the
put any
break.
litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution.
Here we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Good effort from distance. And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Now it's Bale. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that was vital. Bale. Can he spark a counter here? That's beautifully weighted. Mbappe! Great chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has a look up. Goes for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that has been knocked clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he plays one through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming. And it's Nedved. Law. Rummenigge. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, super ball! And he's had a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, no joy this time.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Law! And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played into space. Nicely worked. Oh, nice touch. He's going for goal! He's got a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 8
Gorgeous,
minutes.
just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's in a great position here. And he's picked out the run.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He came in hard, very hard. 2 minutes to be added on. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Showing good feet. Played in by Danny Carvajal. That's a decent clearance. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. And it's Bergkamp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bergkamp! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bergkamp is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Nicely aimed pass. Raul, and he's managed to get free. It's Bergkamp! Oh my word! Dennis Bergkamp! A finish of true class! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Del Piero. Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Corner number 3 coming up. Gets his head on it! And again! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Mateus duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Short changes him with that pass. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. So their 4th corner of the game. Neymar can get it clear. Now, can they get him away?
Added time.
Mbappe! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Van der Ven getting this one clear. And there's the end of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
First half is up and things are looking good.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are back underway. Xavi Alonso, and here's Mbappe. That's a good ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Right, Scholes. Back into the middle. Xavi Alonso knocks it out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's the shot! Bergkamp. He's gone for goal!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Up he goes! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Chance! Goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Mbappe gets through on his own. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
Oh, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Mignon, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Substitution.
They're up to 5 corners now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe! Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. Xavi Alonso. And it's Bellingham. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
He's had a shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So, a breakthrough already. Could move up a gear here. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Romario. That is lovely. And it's Pedri. Pedri! And that has fair fizzed. Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. And that has been cleared. Here's a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Mateus, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's well spotted. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Szoboszlai. And the pass is intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, what a climb! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Knocks it into space. Mateus. Szoboszlai. Now it's Scholes. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is good alertness. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
I'm afraid
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution.
And that's the second half started. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's Dembele. Romario. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Romario. And the shot! Oh, decent chance! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Thinks about the shot. Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
And Romario! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Kubasi is always looking to break lines. Oh, they could break here. Law. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Szoboszlai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Romario. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Scholes. Robertson, who's set up one goal so far. DiMarco. Szoboszlai. Law. And this is Scholes. And it's DiMarco. Scholes. Look at this. And the shot! Off the post! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Szoboszlai fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Szoboszlai. Law.
Barcelona really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Robertson. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. DiMarco picks it up out wide. Tries to get it clear.
There will be one.
And he was quick to react. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Law goes for a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! So that's it, it is all over. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Law picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Right now for information on our
Barcelona leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down...